Sorry, just give it a few minutes. The recording lags behind by like, I don't know, 5-10 seconds. That way whenever the archive catches up, it needs a little time. Yeah. Hello. It's been 2 weeks. Last week I had like half the things ready. I was a little late. I was like 30 minutes late. Then I realized like I was sleepy. I didn't have like anything ready. My brain wasn't like working very well. So like I was just like, oh, it's not gonna, like I maybe take the week off. Just get ready for the next stream, because I think I fell asleep like an hour after the time had came and went. I actually like fell asleep in my chair for like another hour. Like that's how tired I was. I was just like a stream would not have been good. Hello, Deku M. Deku M or Deku M? Is it one word or two words? But either way, hello. I hope to begin to work on this. I just realized that I haven't even given any of these layers names. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me group all the background layers here. You should probably go in there too. My day has been pretty good. Yeah, so far I've only been awake for a few hours. I'm still really sleepy today, but not as sleepy as like last week, so I should be all right. And plus I got a coffee. Did a little bit of reading, spent some time at the coffee shop that I usually go to. Everything's been good. Group all these together. These are all like different versions of the character. Hold on, let me... turn off the background too. Yeah, I'm a big proponent of coffee. It is literally what I survive on. Okay, so let's take off the base layers. So do this one by one. So this is the like character. Let's do like name it Skeleton 1. Because this is just like the very first iteration of the skeleton. I'm gonna call this character sketch, because this was just like a really quick, rough version of it. This is like a middle line for the character, like the center line, so I can like make her symmetrical. Call it center line, actually. See, this is the fine line. Why is there no face if this is a fine line? I'm gonna call this character inks. One. I'm just gonna delete this one, because I think this was like what I did was I drew the line art and then took out the eyes so I could redo the face. And then I forgot to delete the original. So I think I just can pop that out, because this is the clean line art. So we can call this one character ink. Thank you. I really, I'm having fun with this one. I think we're getting to a slightly boring part, because this will be shading. Although shading I think is a lot more fun than ink. So we'll see. We'll see. Then this is like the ground line, so this should probably actually be part of the background. What is it? What would you call it? Horizon line. I'm gonna put that in the background group. Wait. I don't even need this line. Because the background's already drawn in, and the background's actually has a different line. Anyways, we'll think about that. Anyway. Colorized mask. This is just going to be character flat. And I'm going to have to pop this one out. I'm going to call it base flat. Because this is where pretty much all the coloring is going to go on top of. That all look done here. Now it's in its own layer. I'm going to put it in a group too. And we're just going to call these colors. Okay, so skeleton for the original skeleton, character sketch for the original sketch lines that I did, center line, inks. We could just call this line art because that's where all the lines of everything is gonna go. So we got the background, we got the colors for the character, and we got the line art. Then this is like additional lighting and coloring. These two are references. So this one's the lighting. Or this is the ones that are coming out of his her chest. So I'm gonna call this heart fire, which sounds really dumb, but it's like a very like simple way for me to understand exactly what it is. It's the fire coming out of her heart fire. And like I don't want to write fire coming out of her heart for the name. Just heart fire is fun. And then this is like this is more like a general like lighting thing to make everything darker around the edges. What do I call it usually? I think I call it a silhouette. And that just kind of gives like an effect, like everything around, like she's the center of the attention, which is just like a temporary thing. I'm probably not gonna do a silhouette. I try to avoid silhouettes because it's a very like cheap way to make everything lighter. But we sometimes, you know, if it works, it works. We'll see. We'll keep it there for now. But now I'm going to turn off these two on top. Probably going to be doing the rendering of the character. Okay, so that's all going to be on the colors layer. Colors also will include like shadows and all the lighting. Then line art just goes right on top. All right. I probably could have gotten a lot more sleep, but it's Christmas time, so I'm working on like gifts for people and working on like other projects that I've got in the background for friends. So I try to get something finished for today so I can like post it on my Instagram. But then I realized like 2 hours of work is not going to be enough to completely color a picture. Like I need at least one more day of like maybe 2 hours of work, and then I can call it finished. But right now we're just going to focus on this, not get too distracted. Let me go and show that off for a sec. Let me just open recent, just for fun. Just give it. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, sleep is for the weaklings. So yeah, this is a drawing that I'm working on right now. Everything's a little shadowy. Let me turn off the shadows real quick. This is what it looks like without the shadows. So I did a drawing of a whole bunch of people at a concert. These aren't real people, but you know. I'm gonna group everything together real quick. This is probably really dangerous to do, but hey, thank you. Appreciate it. Why won't it let me group it? All right, I'll just turn it off one by one because it doesn't like me grouping it. Oh, never mind, it worked. So yeah, this is like the actual sketch that I did. I did like the inks and everything for. And I still have the original layers. Let me turn that on. Hello. Oh. So this is like the actual like pencils and inks that I did. But I knew like once I got to like a certain point where like all the characters were like really tiny, I was like, oh yeah, there's no way I can do this in markers and it's gonna show up like well at all. It's gonna look like really messy because thank you. Whenever like the inks, I don't know why like all the markers I buy, they say they're like ink proof, or like the pens that I buy say that are marker and Copic proof. They'll mix no matter what. Like maybe not all colors will do it, but like almost all, pretty much like every marker will like pick up some of the ink and then like make it a little bit grayer and blurrier, and it's not fun, but it's all right. It's probably me like overworking the colors and overworking the inks, but whatever. It's all right. I've made my peace with it. I can plan around it. But yeah, just decided to do this one. I've always wanted to draw like a concert, like a fictional concert in my head, but I always got too lazy in the past to do it. And this rendition was very, very like, it was. I did consider multiple times like maybe I shouldn't draw this because it just got very boring, very like not boring, but you know like it just an intense amount of like characters. I mean like especially like once it got to this size where it was just like people with like dots on their faces. Like my brain was just like getting fried trying to think of like a bunch of different characters. No. This is just one that I'm working on my own time that I should be posting eventually, but it just needs a little bit more work before everything's ready. I just felt like showing that off for a bit. This is what we're working on. Now I'm done being distracted. Now we're gonna get back to the thing. All right, let's see. Thank you. Let's see, how are we gonna do this? We're gonna. Nope, that's all. I'm gonna do a new layer, make it inherit alpha. Is that what that is? Yeah, inherit alpha. I've been doing all right. Very sleepy, but that's just because I don't like sleep. It's very unhealthy. And then I'm gonna start shading the character. Let me also do like a general lighting thing, just to kind of like remind me of where the lighting is going to be coming from. So obviously she would realistically have like light all around her because the entire house is going to be burning like while she's in it. But I think as far as like the character itself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like edge lighting. So like it's almost like she's being lit from behind, because this is the fire that you see. Like obviously all this fire is behind her. So I'm going to do like edge lighting because this is clearly going to like be seen on like the rim of the character. So yeah, that one's obvious. But I'm also going to do like lighting from below, because like since the flames will be coming out of her chest, I'm going to like also use the chest as like another light source. So that would make like I don't know if anybody's ever like seen it, but like you'll have like lighting sometimes from below. Let me do this as like an overlay. Yeah, there we go. That way you can still see like the lines. So let's see, the bottom lip, underneath the eyes a little bit, chin, jaw, chin. Trying to think of how it usually looks. I think maybe like. Let me just do that, and then work backwards. Here. This is kind of how it's gonna look. I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit more thinking about that lighting. Maybe glowing eyes. Because I like glowing eyes. Glowing eyes look cool. It also, if I make her eyes glowing like this, it might make it look like the fire is like literally internal, like she's made of fire on the inside, which would be a cool effect. We'll see. Sometimes I change my mind on stuff like that. So yeah, since this is gonna be like the source of lights, everything's gonna be coming from there. Not sure what else would catch light. Probably her, like a little bit of the bottoms of her ears. Obviously, some of her hair is gonna catch some of the light from below and above too. So like some right here. And then the hands. This is where it gets complex once it's like flips over. So then this is from the head, the shoulders and up. Obviously, it's gonna be lit from below. But the waist down is gonna be lit from above, like normal. So since the fire is gonna be coming out here, this will receive all the light here. This is like generally how the lighting is gonna be looking. Maybe like a little bit of light on the underneath for like reflecting off of the floor. Just like a very vague one. Room lighting is fun. And then her stomach is gonna catch most of the light because she's kind of keeled over. Maybe a little bit. So like the stomach is gonna catch a little bit more of the lighting, but the rib cage is usually where like a big shadow. Why am I using this? There we go. This is my usual palette. Real quick, am I on the right? Move. Okay, yeah, I have my overview up. So as far as like the shadows, it'll be like right here. Since she's getting lit from here, there's gonna be like a big cast shadow where the rib cage is gonna be like casting shadow. Usually thinner people have it. I don't really have it because I'm a little plump, just a little plump. But, you know, it is what it is. Then obviously her chest is gonna have like shadows from the opposite ends. But oddly enough, also like a rim light. So like it's gonna be like both the darkest part and the lightest part around this area. It's like that, because like the flames come from around her. Then the nose bridge is gonna catch like the most shadow, probably like below her eyes, or above her eyes, I meant. In this kind of area. Forehead is not gonna catch a lot of light. There we go. That's starting to work now. I see it. See, I know what I'm doing. I'm not just splashing colors all over the place for no reason. You doubted me. Then under the neck almost always catches like no light, even when it's lit from below. It's like normally the chin will cast a shadow on the neck, and then even when the lighting is flipped, the collarbone it catches the light and blocks it from the neck. So it always looks shadowy, almost in like no situations. It had to be like a very specific like lighting where like maybe it's only hitting like the chest and the character is like leaning back. That might be the only situation where it catches like a lot of light. It's like a very particular situation. Otherwise, either the chin or the collarbone or something is catching it. It's like below, like here. then we have like a little intricacies like where this covers over that. Because, you know, wrinkled pants, they catch a lot of, you know, the darkest parts and the lightest part. It's going to be a blend. You just, you know, working these areas in. This is the general plan. See here, you get that general like rib cage shape. So this is like a very extreme version of what the lighting is going to be. But like this is just like a guide for me to like follow. Okay, that did nothing. All right. So I'm gonna make that purple because purple is the color I use to make. These are like meta things or like things that I reference. They're not actually things that are gonna show up in the final piece. Kind of like the. All right, so now we can actually start doing it. So I think we're gonna start with like some very basic like internal lighting. So let's do that. Or internal like shadow. Probably gonna do. Let's do it in black and white. I'm gonna turn it down so it's not like just black, so we can actually like see what I'm coloring over. Maybe to make it a multiply. I don't know if making it a multiply changes anything, but I did it anyways. Just a second. Trying to look up lighting angles. Some of these are a little bit too simplistic. I need something a little sharp. Oh, this one might be the one. Yeah, this one feels good. Why are you all the way over there? Also, why do you blend in? Oh, it's a PNG. Okay. There we go. No, it does have the same color. That's convenient. Oh, it's like a slightly bluer color. That surprised me. Anyways, so we're gonna go for, let's see, let's maybe something like this one right at the very bottom. Trying to think of how to cut this out. So this right here. Oh, should I credit this guy? Hold on. I clicked the wrong button. This artist that I'm taking this picture from is Jane Mere, JaneMere. He's also in DeviantArt apparently. Sick, super sick nest. So yeah, this is like the little groupings that I want, where you see like the lighting just like above the cheeks, above the nose is a very prominent one. The forehead is pointed away from the light. This is like all like very basic stuff that you figure out whenever you learn about like the planes of the face. And you get a very good sense of that once you start learning about like the kind of like the general shape of the head and how to like carve it into pieces, so you can get like a general sense of where the lighting affects the shape. I think those words made sense. So let's move you over here. I might look up another one. Just one more. I'm sorry. Maybe one day I'll let you see my Googling. I'm just... Oh, this one might be an even better explanation. Who did this real quick? William Nugent? Ingwen? Hold on. I looked up how to say this once. Nguyen. That's cool. That's cool. 1 second. Nope, that's good. That moderates him. Whoops. How in the world do I ban you? Oh my god, I don't know how to ban. 1 second. Oh, 1 second. I forgot how to ban messages from Chatterino. I gotta go into Twitch in order to do it. 1 second. Yes, shield mode. I get it. There we go. Mod view. Chat. There we go. There we go. And I think if I... Okay, yeah, it's already fixed on my screen too. There we go. Yeah, I figured it out. All right, so where were we? So this is what I mean by like playing to the face. So you can see here that it's like a very simplified like versions of all the shapes. So you see like this forehead is kind of pointed away from where the lighting's gonna hit. This bridge is not necessarily towards light, but it's a lot closer than the it's a different angle than the forehead. You can see like underneath the eyelid is gonna catch light. The upper lip would catch light. This is the wrong one. Hold on. No, I guess none of these are good references. Why is this so hard? I feel like I've seen this like image like 100 times. I might have to be more specific. That one's just about coloring boob. I respect that. You need that something. All right, I'll look up lighting from below. Oh, here's a perfect one. There we go. Specifically, we're gonna cut out this one. That. And let me go and find the artist real quick. See if I can try to credit this one. Santiago, okay, Peizu. PEI space ZH. Yeah, this is a quick little reference that he made. So I'm gonna be using that as a reference. Move you over here. This is the wrong image. Why are you stay over there? You go like right next to him. So yeah, this is the exact type of lighting I was thinking of. All right, let's see. Let me go back to the rendering. Here. Okay, so that's basically what we're gonna go for as far as the face is concerned. I knew like the upper bits of the eyebrow, the brow. There we go. The underneath of the brow would actually catch a lot more light. I just didn't know how to draw that in. Because I don't usually do this kind of lighting. Which is a shame, because this is actually a really fun way to do lighting. Like a really fun lighting angle. You just gotta know when you need when to use it. Because obviously, I think everybody like knows this lighting from like campfire stories. Everybody does that thing where they flash the like flashlight underneath their face to make it look spooky. So that's why you got to know when to use that kind of lighting. And the answer is whenever you want something like really like horrifying or dramatic. So the upper lip is going to catch the light, so we can erase some of this. Almost looks like she has a mustache. But the bottom lip is going to catch the opposite. Oop, that's not what I want. And then underneath the chin, or on top of the chin. Let me finish up the cheeks. Oop, that was a little bit too much. There. And I'm gonna try to like blend it in, smooth out like the transitions. Not too much, because I do actually like having like a bit of a roughness to it. But it kind of depends on how you like want to stylize the face. So this is something I've had a little bit of trouble with, which is sometimes I have like trouble figuring out exactly what level of like roughness compared to like smoothness that I want for like a different character. So like monster characters can obviously have like very rough shadows because you can carve their face up, and you know, like it's already supposed to be like a pretty ugly face depending on the monster. So like you can do all this that you want. But when it comes to like characters that you're trying to portray as like the youthful, pretty character, if you want like any sort of like shadow or like any dramatic like line art to it, you have to really be careful not to like go too far and actually make the character look really monstrous, unless that's your goal. Because you know, I could imagine like a historical plot from the 1800s. You could have a character that's like very pretty, but they're actually the villain. So then the way you make them look like a villain, despite having a pretty face, is by giving them like, you know, intense shadows. And, you know, like whenever they're getting mad at a character, maybe they have like the, you know, really like detailed shadows, a really gaunt face, depending on the lighting. But like I was saying, like a monster characters. That's why I love like drawing ugly monster characters most of the time. It's like they have so much more room to be just like distorted and everything. You don't have to worry about making monsters pretty. Most. You can just have fun doing all the crazy stuff. You can give them scars. You can give them fanged teeth. Missing teeth. You can have them snarl and do all the stuff to their face that makes them interesting. Meanwhile, like if you're trying to make like pretty adorable characters, it's more about like how can you have like the least amount of facial feature. Like you want like the smallest faces, maybe with the exception to like the eyes. The eyes are usually like the bigger the better. I try really hard not to get too used to that though, because I like giving characters big mouths and big noses, even when like I'm trying to make them like a pretty character. It just depends on your like style. And I think like generally like audiences are a little bit more attuned to like sometimes it's fun to have like the hero be like the uglier character. They don't have to be like the, you know, like the knight in shining armor. Like we move past like Disney, where characters have to be, you know, thin people with pale faces and gorgeous hair. Like sometimes they can be like really rough looking characters. They can be scoundrels. Her teeth should not be this dark. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to figure out how the right balance. 1 second. I don't know if you can hear it either. I have nephews here, so if you hear like any like screaming or anything like that coming from the other room, it's because I have really loud nephews. If anybody heard, North Carolina had I think you can call it like a terrorist attack. They attacked power lines over in Moore County. It's believed that it was due to a drag event that was going on. So North Carolina were very conservative. Although weirdly enough, I honestly feel like a lot of the protests against drag shows and things like that are from people that don't even come from North Carolina or like way outside of the community, because like almost everybody that I've seen from this area either doesn't talk about it or is very like anti Proud Boy, anti all those things. They're like very happy with like the drag community being here, or you know, like all the shops that like allow the drag events. Like they're very happy to have like these local shops and being friendly to like the LGBT community. But it's like, then the people who aren't happy with that, they usually stick to just being on the internet. Like they'll whine all they want on Facebook. But anyway, that's just my perspective, and maybe that's just because like I don't go, no, you know, I don't see all aspects of my community. I'm stuck in my little gaming room, my little gaming space. But yeah, so they attacked the power lines, so they have they're staying over, and you know, they're trying to entertain themselves, keep themselves occupied, because there's no school either in that area. Yeah, it's just not a great time for people living in that area. Eventually, I'll move on from this space, but we're almost there. I just want to make some of these transitions a little smoother, a little smokier. Okay. Okay. Alright. And just play around. Let me. Okay. I'm just testing something while we're here. Okay. Gonna flatten this. Hang on, I'm just experimenting real quick. Right now, I'm just testing gradient maps real quick. Playing around with everything. Seeing how I could potentially use this. Oh, that was the wrong color. Okay, this is interesting. Let me tweak this color over here. The like skin tone, base tone. Something a little bit more pink. Okay. Then I could see maybe making this a little brighter. Like a little bit more saturated. To really bring out some of the like the blush. The only thing is I would have to separate out the eyes and the teeth so you could actually have it, and then obviously the hair as well. Yeah, I like doing this. I'll have to spend some time like actually cutting out the pieces so you can like cut out the sections. 1 second, hold on. So I could cut out everything and then like tweak them individually, like tweak the shadows, the skin, the hair, the clothes, all that. I'll be able to like individually tweak them. This is just a technique that I've seen talked about by Mark Brunet on YouTube. He's a fantastic art tutorial channel, and I was seeing him work with gradient maps. I remember that Krita had gradient maps as well, so I wanted to try like testing those out, and I think they're really cool. I even like downloaded like a bunch of presets, which is what you saw me flicking through earlier. And I'm gonna see if I can get somewhere, if I can get close to there. I mean, like I love like this one worked fantastic. Let's see, this one's a good looking one. This one's also another one of my favorite. I like this one a lot. But yeah. That's enough playing around. So that was just a little test. We're gonna get right back into it. Oy. Ooh. My buddy. Let me also do like kind of like a light layer. So I'm just gonna grab like the brightest white, just white 100%. Just brush these in real quick. Oh, I'm still under selecting. I was just about to say. I'm just gonna trim up this circle a bit. This is gonna be like the two like sources of light. Then this one just for fun. Or to more accurately give you like a feel for what I'm going for. There we go, that looks great. It also makes me think like, what if I did like maybe coming through her bones even. Quick test. We're having a lot of fun. Just let me cook. Just let me cook real quick. This is actually really cool. I like this idea. I might keep this. Oh, I forgot her shirt's see-through. I think only her bra would be like thick enough to like actually like cover it up. So let me trim that out. Oop, that's not what I want. Oh, hold on. Oh, I messed it up. This is not gonna work out. I messed this up a little. You should have done this on a separate layer. Ah. Hold on, hang on. I think I can just do at least. Yeah, I should have just done a different layer. But I know where I'm going with this, so. This would be like spine. I'm probably gonna have to tweak that because I don't think that's right for the spine to show up there. Not with how I'm doing it. Maybe like her insides, like her guts. Make them a little like. That's it. And then let's try like lowering the opacity a bit. Do we make it an overlay? That's really cool. Make this a little stronger. Dog just ran. Sorry. My dog has like zero ability to like stop himself once he gets excited. Anyways, okay. Let's not playing with that. Those are just ideas. We're just gonna keep those in it. We're just gonna keep those in the chamber. Just gonna let those sit there. Ooh, I'm gonna try to keep working on the skin. So I think that would just cover the hands, and that would be it for the skin. Then maybe we're probably gonna do the shirt. Yeah. Just one by one. We're gonna work. So I'm gonna keep doing this on the same layer as well. It's an eraser. trying to think of how the lighting would be hitting the hand, because it'd be pretty heavily shaded, because like the light would be basically hitting the front tips where it's closest to the light, and then like everything behind the fingers are gonna be won't be lit. Maybe underneath the hand, which is why I got like some underneath of the fingers, like right here, like those sections are a little bit lit. I'm gonna try to do the same for the palm, but it'd be hard to tell from this angle. Like none of these parts of the hands are like directly pointing at the light. And as far as this one would be catching a lot of this side would be catching a lot of the lights from around the room. Ooh. All right, I think that's good for that hand. Probably looks a little funky since it's only in gray and darker gray. But like with the I just got very tired. But with the like the lighting I'm gonna do, hold on. See if I can do it again. Something like that. Something like that. Ooh, maybe even this one I'm probably gonna desaturate even less, or make even less saturated. So yeah, that's kind of where we're gonna be going. Ooh. Oh god, sorry, I haven't been yawning so much. The second my coffee ran out, all the sleepiness came to me. I'm probably not gonna be able to do more than the 2 hours. Ugh. I don't know. I think it's just a busy few weeks, so I can't really stick it too long. But we're gonna keep working. I'm not gonna abandon it just. I wanted to, especially at least like today. I can do this today. then the edge of lighting from the other end. There we go. There we go. Maybe a little bit more of a separation between the wrist and the arm, the hand. Then this would catch a little bit more harsh of a light, since this is, you know, it's kind of like a hard bone. It's gonna have its own like shadow. Kind of easing up the shadows over here towards the fingers, especially since like lights can actually like travel through the finger. You can, if you ever like stick a flashlight towards your finger, you can tell like the insides actually go through. You can also tell this with ears. Like if you have like a light behind you, the ears will actually glow because it absorbs a lot of the light within it, and you can. I'm trying to think of a way. The light will actually like pass through it and cause the ear to glow itself, like because it'll be absorbed by it'll absorb the light. So places where it's like not just like hard bone will usually like actually catch up with the light internally, and that has to do with just like the light like refracting off of like different things within the fleshy bits. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I try to show like the fingers, especially like in this one that's like pointing directly toward the light. Maybe these over here won't catch as much of the light because they're actually like behind one of the other fingers. But these are all like facing towards the light. Sorry, lost my train of thought. Okay, so that's the skin. I think I'm gonna move on to the shirt itself. I say as I start to move back towards the head. Okay. Sorry about that. Oh, I'm always so tired. So, like I said, let me pull out the lines real quick. The like character lines. or the skeleton. Okay, so yeah, let me keep that up first, just like a second. Oop. There. And then let me make this like the same opacity as the other one. 60%. What? Stop. I'm gonna scream. Stop. I keep hitting accidentally the wrong keys and it does like 7 different things. Ooh. What? Huh. Okay. There. Hmm. a song with just a little bit more energy. It's good. This one's also going to be tricky to get the like look of the like see-through shirt as well. Just try to at least trying to communicate that with just like the lighting. Okay. All right. Oh my god. I might have to get up to make a coffee if I want to make it. I only got like another 30 minutes at least to finish this. 1 second. What is this? 50%? Yeah. Okay. Let me fill that in real quick. I noticed just a little this corner. No, and that never got filled in. All right, back to this. So this also needs edge lighting. This sound reminds me of one of those indie horror games. I don't remember which one. I think the Playtime Poly. I think they have like a similar like ambient theme. The doo doo doo. And it's like all distorted and airy, kind of like it is on this song. Although it's definitely a lot spookier and less groovy. I don't really play it, but for some reason my nephews just watch playthroughs of those games just for hours. I don't know what it is about Five Nights at Freddy's and games like that really attract kids, other than the fact that it's, you know, based on like a children's playtime restaurant or fast food. I don't really know what you would call a Chuck E. Cheese. Okay. All right, so that's the like edge lighting. Now just the actual lighting. I think this would obviously catch the light. Okay. I don't know why I keep saying okay, like nothing's changed, but I think it's just me trying to wake myself up. I do feel like a lot of the sleep that was like really hitting me just a second there, it's starting to fade away, so I can focus a little bit more. It comes in waves. Sleep deprivation. You have to be an expert in it. I think I'm gonna take a nap after I'm done with this stream, cause like I'm really out. We'll see. Maybe I'll eat dinner. But I'm gonna need to do something if I expect to get any work done tonight. Oh, that shadow I did for the finger is really cool. It like does exactly the look I would like for it to be. Bah. It gives the exact effect that I'm going for, where like the light is coming from the chest. Okay. Okay. All right. I think I'm also gonna make the shadow, the lighting on the lighting on her shoulders a little stronger. I got really distracted, not only just because I was tired, but because like I was trying to like really like pay attention to what I was doing. Cause like this is a very unique lighting orientation that I have, and I've never really tried doing it before. So I want to like sit down and actually like make sure. I wanted to make sure I was like giving it like the attention it deserved to, it needed really. I'm gonna make that a little thicker. Okay. And then we're gonna try to fix these transitions here. Sorry. My ear itched. That's an eraser. I was trying to do the opposite. Trying to add a little bit of sheen to the texture. That way, it kind of looks like there's something. I'm not trying to make the cloth look shiny, but getting that like transparent look is really tough. Okay. I think it's enough work on the stomach. think we can do something similar for the arms. Okay, now the other side. There we go. I think we're good. Yeah, okay. And let me grab the hands real quick and... No, not the hands, but I'm trying to like clear up these rings. Because I think some of the areas get a little caught in crossfire. Okay. Just slowly come in there, piece by piece. Ooh. Then from there we can like tweak the levels of how harsh that shadow is. And we're gonna do another. Map, gradient map. Which one looked like demon? I like that one. Ooh, I like that one a lot. This one's one of my favorites. Like, out of all the little gradient maps I've downloaded, this one's a really fun one. Okay, so wonder, is there any way I can just you know, we're gonna do a little really rough. I don't care if it doesn't match too much, just so we can like get a little bit better of an idea. Realize, hold on, messed it up. Oh, come on. I gotta do that over again. All right, I'm gonna cut out the head, the skin, in a good way. I did it again. I'm rushing too much now. And this one here, beep, beep, beep. All right, now which one's remove? Subtract, there we go. Cut out these little pockets for the fingers. Okay, so let's There we go. Then this one. Oh, hold on. We're still on another selection. That's probably what's messing with it. Select, deselect. All right, now let's tweak it with the gradient map. That's so cool. So let's choose like something like this. No, something a little softer. Like that. But then let's also add like a transitionary color to add like a skin tone. So what if we add like this peach color in the middle of it? Make it real thin. Okay. Make it more desaturated. Maybe make this a little bit more of another skin tone, but like maybe slightly more green. Yeah, I can see it really working really well on skin. The texture of the shirt might be a bit of an issue. But that's gonna be something for another stream because I am very sleepy. Let me do just one more. Just for fun.
Don't cry.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna take that one off, but just at least for the thumbnail. Then we're gonna turn these off, zoom out. All right, it's looking good. It's looking real good. Sorry, stretch. All right, I'm gonna spend a little bit more time to add notes and name all the new layers that we've added and get things generally more organized. Let me make sure to save before that becomes a problem. And let me go and sign off. All right. Thank you for being here for the stream today, even if it was only for a few minutes. Or if you're just catching the archive of the stream that I'll be uploading later on. I appreciate anybody spending any time with me, taking time out of the day just to check out my art and just, I don't know, hang out. It's really cool. It's really fun. Be sure to check out my Instagram. Hopefully I'll have something posted by tomorrow. I'll be working later on tonight to try to get some stuff finished. I was gonna do it today, couldn't finish it because it just needed more time, and I would have felt really bad about rushing. You know, like something that could be even better if I could spend just maybe one more day with it. But yeah, check out my Instagram, same name as my Twitch, Raul A Pena Art. Is that my name on Twitch? Okay, so sorry, not the same as my Twitch, but you can see the link down below, and it should be on the little HUD banner below. So yeah, check out my Instagram. Then also I will be here again Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. Again, I don't think I have anything scheduled on Tuesdays. I usually am smart enough to avoid that. Let me go ahead and double check quick. Yep, looks like I'm all free for the rest of the month, so long as nothing comes up in the meantime. Yeah, Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be here working on this one again. I'll try my best to have more of a game plan going in, because I feel like my brain was really foggy today and I just wasn't thinking. But I wanted to make sure I didn't skip another stream, and we got at least a little bit more progress on it. Even with my foggy man, I think I did pretty well. I'm not unhappy with any of this. Make sure to check out my DeviantArt if you want to see some of my older drawings. You can see how far I've come. And also I'm pretty active on there, so you know, I guess, you know, friend me on there, watch me. I'll be posting. I post my stuff there pretty often too. I think earlier today I finally caught up with my Instagram. And then yeah, my YouTube channels. Oh duh. So I have my archive channel, which obviously just archives the full stream, and then I have my highlight/time-lapse channel, which condenses the entire stream into more of a 5-minute little chunk, and you can just see the visual progress from a single session in, you know, a time-lapse format. And then what's really fun is whenever I'm finished with a piece, I can do what I call a supercut. So that is all the time lapses squished together into like more of a 10-minute mega time lapse, where you can see the very first lines all the way to the very, very last line. Those are really, really, really fun to do, and they look fantastic whenever they're all finished. Check out my commission sheet down below if you want me to draw one of your characters, or do, you know, like any characters that you like. You know, if you want me to draw Batman, I can just draw a picture of Batman. I don't know, stepping on a hot dog or whatever you weirdos on the internet like. You know, no judgment. You know, we're all weirdos, but I'm just saying. Anyways, check out the sheet down below. Send me an email. I'd love to work on that stuff for you. And then if you don't really have anything in mind, but you still like to support the channel, give me a little bit more of an incentive, there's also a donation link down below. This makes me feel like, you know, like I'm spending more of my time on Twitch is worth it. And, you know, it just makes you feel happy. Just, you know, feels good. I like just being here and being able to hang out. But, you know, a little bit of money to help me along the way just makes me feel way better about my art. You know, it makes you feel like it's not just for me, it's for other people who enjoy it too. Yeah. That should be pretty much everything else. I hope you guys had a good night. Bye-bye.